We have wind advisories in place and high wind warnings for the southern portions of the area. That runs through the overnight and at least through portions of the morning tomorrow. Big winter storm is cutting right up over the central sections of Wisconsin, and for us, this is mainly going to be wind with the possibility of some freezing of the water that's sitting on area roadways through the overnight hours, and we'll likely see about an inch of snow overnight, maybe an inch and a half for Green Bay and the Fox Valley. So that wind advisory runs until noon on Friday, but the strong winds continue throughout the day tomorrow, and it still continues as breezy conditions all the way into Saturday. Winter weather advisories in place. Western half of our area, winter storm warnings for the far northwest sections where you've seen already some thunder snow at times today, and some more snow is rotating in your direction. But what we have now, the thunderstorms from this evening have moved off towards the northeast. A little bit of scattered rain, light rain at that, trying to fill in the hole. But as this area of low pressure continues to move towards the north, colder air will rotate around. That's going to change everybody over to snow. It's also going to help to freeze up some of these area roadways. So if the area roadways are untreated, might see some icing between now and tomorrow morning. Currently 36 though here in Green Bay. We have rain falling at this time, fairly light though, winds east-southeast at 13 miles an hour. Those winds are starting to change more towards the southwest as that storm is moving by. By 7 o'clock in the morning, light snow, very windy, 18 degrees at 7 a.m., 21 at noon, and then 22 tomorrow afternoon. So if we drop from 36 now to 18 by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, you can imagine how some of these roads might act during the overnight hours. So severe weather index in the high category. The mix will change over to snow. It will become very windy, and we could see slippery conditions through tomorrow morning. This was the forecast from yesterday. I had forecast that low pressure to come right up the eastern side of Wisconsin and then run towards the north, which would have kept a lot of the snow in our area, especially the northwest parts of our area. The actual storm came out more intense, and with that, it went to the left, and it moved left about 60 miles, and that made a huge change in our forecast. Just that 60-mile change brought the thunderstorms through for us instead of more of the in the way of snow. 36 now in Appleton, wind chills at 25. Temperatures mid to upper 30s through most of the area with a lot of cloud cover. Winds very gusty in some parts of the state, especially north side of that low, and then out in Iowa where winds are already gusting to nearly 50 miles an hour during the overnight hours. Once that low moves away, tomorrow morning, we're going to see very, very strong winds, gusting between 45 and 50 miles an hour in the morning, and even 40 and 45 miles an hour by late tomorrow afternoon. So the big storm lifting up towards the north, and you can start to see that colder air now just starting to rotate in. And so we're going to see that process occur during the overnight hours. Colder air takes over, very windy as winds turn towards the west-southwest, and we will see light snow likely late tonight and early tomorrow morning, probably 1 to 2 inches for much of the area, and then the storm continues out towards the north and things start to quiet down. A closer look on future track shows that colder air rotating in by midnight or 1 a.m., light snow showers even through 5 to 9 a.m., and then everything starts to move out, but it will be windy throughout the day. Snowfall amounts not that bad. I think most of our area probably between 1 and 2 inches, but it depends how these things band as it moves through. So look for this light mix to turn over to snow around midnight. Very windy conditions, 18 for the low, winds will gust to 50. Could see some of these area roadways freeze up overnight. Look for light snow tomorrow morning, very windy conditions. 22 for the high, winds gusting to near 50 miles an hour. Still breezy on Saturday with a high of 18. And then temperatures continue that downward spiral. 15 for the high on Sunday, 13 Monday, 10 Tuesday, 8 Wednesday, 3 on Thursday, and overnight lows heading downward as well. Negative single digits Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and probably negative teens heading into Thursday, Friday next week.
All right.
So for tomorrow morning, ice a real possibility?
I think especially untreated and secondary roads. So there's a lot of water out there. So when temperatures drop from 36 to 18 overnight, things are going to freeze up and we'll put some snow on top of it.
Okay, so just be careful.
Yeah, and tune into Good Day Wisconsin.
Caution is the
name of the
better
game.
part of valor or something.
Sounds good. As we